Hello and welcome to the next turn of Dominion. So, very little diplomacy here. Europe the attacks against you can be repulsed. Our force next to Midgard was merely a raiding force, and our main attack is at High Watch to try and take a throne from their grasp. So, there's a lot of little battles. This is mostly raiding and counter raiding. The most eventful battle this turn is this one. This is Midgard versus Man. So Man went to try and capture a throned fort province from Midgard, and Midgard brought his army back home. Jeez. So then this battle happened. So it's a communion master over here. Ooh, I didn't realize this guy was here. Bloodstone. What does this one do? Earth magic +1, temporary earth gems. Interesting. Interesting. Oh boy, so wow, 56. So almost pure rainbow bliss from Midgard. So what does he have? He has these Iron Huries, and Huskulls, and there's some skin shifters too down here with regeneration, and they turn into wolves or something. And we have the Wardens, flaming weapons, and tower guards, and some rangers, and some, yep, so, oh boy, this is what's happened here, and some fans as well, and all these things, and flaming arrows both sides, and things coming down, and thunderbolts, and, oh yeah, that's never good, that is never good. I'm not entirely sure who's throwing lightning bolts, if everyone's throwing them. I think everyone's throwing them. But this is not looking good for Team Man. I'm on Team Man, and it's not looking good. So, this is bad. This is bad. Wow. Oh, nice to speed it up. This is all done busted. So, yeah, that's what basically wipes the floor with what happened here. And this is really bad, actually. 104 losses, mostly Unheroes. Lost a lot of Unheroes, actually. Some Vans, some Skin Shifters, but really just not... Just really didn't feel like he did very much, whereas Man just got absolutely wiped. And I think this is basically Man's main entire army. So looking on the strategic level, so Midgard sent his army back here via sailing to this place here to fight the siege and won. And if Man's army was just like running around raiding and causes mischief, that would have been so much better. But now he just lost the army and died, and that was basically the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Because like, I was kind of hoping Man would take Midgard out of the fight, but he hasn't. He just basically delayed him for maybe 2 turns. I'm not really sure if it's worth going through any of these other battles. I attack. They're just not that very eventful. Yeah, so it's just Magul Guardians kill these. I don't think there's anything here that's actually eventful that's worth talking about. Maybe this one, Witch Grove, because everyone likes a Witch Grove. Just because it's a fairly important province. It's a throw province. I fly in some vampires. I fly in this many vampires. And there's some skeletons. And they're gonna wipe this PvP, but this is how it's supposed to work. You fly the vampire goon squad, and you take the provinces, and you cause trouble in the rear areas. So that's great. So let's talk about things what is happening. So I recaptured this province, I recaptured this province, I recaptured this province, and I captured this province. Miklan attacked this province, so I'm and Miklan's big army is here. He's taking Dark Wisteria. I lost the province, so it's his now, but I'm attacking it now with this bunch here. My main army is going to go here to try and take my province back because I want it. What I am doing is I am flying in some vampires, 3 vampires. They're just going in front of all the rangers to create chaff. So if he chooses to fight, I'm sure my army will win. I'm actually very confident that they will win. I'm under siege here, which is already hurting my recruitment capabilities. I'm attacking here with some vampires. So I'm really split on vampires up this time. And I'm also raiding this province here with 1, 2, 3, with these 4 vampires. And again, if they die, they are immortal. And I'm making a new vampire. So, look, I said it before and I'll say it again. I think they've done a big misstep. The only way this works well for them is if they kill me quickly. And they won't be able to do that. Like, there's 13 turns. And their main army here and here are messing around in my land where there aren't any thrones. So I really think they've made a big mistake. I mean, I guess the counterpoint is that they don't know I wasn't going to attack them, which is fair. But with the 3 of us in this war, I don't see how any of us win. That's my view on it. What I am doing is I've got my research goals. I've got alteration, so that gives me soul vortex. No, it's in. So I've got soul vortex, so that's fun. So anyone close to the necromancer with his life force drained from him, the life force will be used by the necromancer to restore his own health and endurance. So he casts a spell, has a little aura, saps the life force to everyone around him. Works great with Vine Shield. So that's the plan over there. I haven't used the spell before. Make them highly resistant to piercing attacks can be harmful. And yeah, I don't know about this one. Darkness is an option, huh? Darkness is definitely an option with the item I can get there. Yeah. This will be good. This will be good with the Vampire Goon Squad because they're raised skeletons and they're not going to be concerned about the darkness. So definitely an option, especially with a stick. With that stick, I can cast it with the vampire. Otherwise, research goals, conjuration and thaumaturgy. I'm looking for communions. So communions, I haven't used Mind Burn much. I'm thinking this could be very effective. I can make quite a strong communion, so if I can just spam this out, this might be a really good way of getting rid of Jaguar Warriors. I'm thinking, I might be horribly wrong, I've never tried this before. I'm gonna have to try it in some practice games, but I think that could work. Need communion slaves. And for conjuration, I'm looking for Light of the Northern Star. This gives a buff to all astral magic on the field. So with Light of the Northern Star, Power Spheres 2, potentially. And with who I already have, I can start making some really strong communions. So that's my thinking here. Yeah, trying to recruit some mages. My mage recruitment has like fallen off a complete cliff. Because of this one's on the siege, the laboratory. Lost this. There was a laboratory here. But I can't recruit there. And this one's in the siege too, so I can't recruit there. It's just a ball egg. And just my Earth gem income has just also fallen through the floor with all my provinces being raided. So trying to get back. Yeah, so trying to going to recapture Dark Wisteria one way or another. I'm quite sure I'm not going to hold Witchgrove next turn. But yeah, and I think this is going to be the theme for this turn and the next turn, is this army is going to run around. Actually this army might go home, might go there, it's hard to know. Either which way I'll try and kill it. But look, if I was Midland, I would not be happy with this situation. This looks very dangerous. So this would be a fight I'd be trying to avoid if I was Midland, so I'd be interested to see what he tries to do here. I'm quite sure this army is going to come back here to take Songrad. I can't defend both. That's just not the thing that's going to happen. So I'll try and deal with this. I'm not going to invite Midgard's army. I'm going to try and avoid it. If he is in my land here, I'll be somewhere different. If he leaves, I'll take back Songrad. Like, there's just no way this army... He can't hold Songrad and get a throne. This is not a thing I'm going to allow to happen. So yeah, and I think this is going to be a theme continuing on to further turns. Like diplomacy between me and Midgard and Midgard is completely fallen off of a cliff. So that's the turn. Hope to see a big battle next turn. Hopefully, maybe, unlikely. But I guess we'll see. thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Okay.